Hey everyone, it's Slicky Campbell, and I wanted to get this video out really quick because I think this is very interesting
in the fashion world.
I want to talk about Demna Gvasalia, the former creative director at Balenciaga, moving to Gucci. And this is crazy, but I think also a very smart move for Gucci. I think a lot of people don't like it now because what Demna has done at Balenciaga, but I think this is the right thing that Gucci needs right now because Gucci is more dead than roadkill. Like Gucci needs 99 revives. Like they are dead. They are 6 feet under, further than that. It is crazy how dead Gucci has been the last couple of years. So we all know Demna. You probably know Demna if you clicked on this video, but if you don't know, Demna was the creative director of Balenciaga, and he is known for just making very distinct pieces. He gets caught up in a lot of controversy. I feel like Balenciaga is always the label behind the satanic rumors. Like if you model for Balenciaga or do any kind of work with Balenciaga, you have sold your soul. You are part of the Illuminati. It is just crazy what people have concluded about Balenciaga and Demna's work. But honestly, I think Demna kind of really has his pulse on internet culture, and he knows what will drive traffic to Balenciaga, and more traffic and more purchases and more views on their web store and everything drives up those sales. And for Demna's last 10 years at Balenciaga, he's done nothing but that. I think Balenciaga is one of the more talked about brands. Before Demna was there, it wasn't really talked about in like that 2010 to 2015 era. There was really no hype on Balenciaga, and Demna really came in and revived the brand. And since Alessandro Michel's departure from Gucci has been completely stale. They have been putting out nothing, and no one has any eyes on Gucci. And in the fashion world, that's all you need. You need eyes, you need attention, you need anything just looking at you creating some kind of controversy. That's why you get a lot of rage baity or just more controversial fashion pieces, because the more you're talked about, the more people are coming to your website. Like I said, it just equals sales. And that's what Gucci needs. Gucci's sales have been plummeting ever since Alessandro's departure in 2022. And their last creative director, something DeSarno, he did nothing there. It was pretty much no one was running the show there. It was insane how no one was talking about Gucci. And Gucci is one of the bigger fashion brands that exists, frankly. I think if you asked anyone that's like on a random person on the street, like, hey, name the first 3 fashion brands that come to mind, 90% of people are going to say Gucci. So why, with all this popularity and all this history that Gucci has, why have they been so stale? And I think since 2022, Gucci has just been really slow to move with the times. They're trying to, I think, cater to an older group of consumer, more like the 70, 80-year-olds, and still be like this rich, luxurious brand, which was Balenciaga was before Demna got there. And he's kind of put his whole vision on Balenciaga, and they're one of the more top brands, especially in the streetwear, like high fashion streetwear world. Everyone is eating up Balenciaga, whether it be the Stormtrooper boots or any kind of hoodie or anything. Balenciaga was dominating the trends. So why not bring in the guy that was dominating all the trends and put that more onto Gucci's label? It just makes so much sense for one of the higher fashion brands that has had a downhill turn for the last 2 years, for lack of better words, to get the guy that's reviving all these brands and whatnot. And I know Demna is very controversial when it comes to the fashion world. He puts out a lot of very irreverent pieces. He puts out a lot of just controversial campaigns and stuff. Balenciaga's been in the fire for so many different campaigns. I don't even know if you can count them on 2 hands. But I think that's what Gucci needs, and I think that's what Gucci wants. I think Gucci just wants people talking about him at this point, because no one's talking about Gucci. Everyone's talking about Pharrell Louis or J.W. Anderson at Loewe or his own brand, and Clint Martin's at Diesel and Margiela. Gucci is not in any of these conversations. I wouldn't be surprised if the fashion Twitter people of the world listed their top 10 brands. Gucci wouldn't be on half of them, you know? It's just no one cares about it anymore, because they kept giving us the same old, like, 1960s, 1970s flare, trouser, monogram look. And it's like, girl, we've seen like 20,000 iterations of this. We need something new. We need to get
with the times.
What do you all think about Demna moving to Gucci? Do you care? Do you love the move? Do you hate the move? I think this move should have been the 2022 hire. I think if Demna was there at 2022, his like peak would have been with Gucci, and then we're gonna see this sort of decline. I think with Demna, I think a lot of people have moved away from the ironic pieces and the more controversial pieces. I don't think people really go with those type of pieces anymore. I think we're moving in a different direction with fashion, so it'll be interesting to see. I think this will raise Gucci's sales, and I think that's what Gucci wants, but I think it could backfire. And another creative director backfire could be like the nail in the hammer for Gucci, and they would have to do some really big like house shuffling and get someone in to really build it up from the ground up, because if Demna flops there, no one's going to want to go there anymore. None of the big creative directors are ever want to go to Gucci, because it's like this is where careers end at, is the Gucci graveyard. I think it's a decent move. I think it shows that Gucci actually cares about what they want to put out, and they want to get more within the time. It will be interesting to see if they really do move away from this very like luxurious kind of royal flair that they have to them that caters to really old people, and they just do a sudden like Gen Z flip and try to cater to like the Gen Zers and more millennials, what they are wearing now. It will be interesting to see if they actually do flip that. I don't know if they'll go 100%. I don't know if Demna, will rock with that or not. It'll be really interesting to see how long he stays there. But yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think, and see you all later. Bye.